So question 6C, this one's a little bit difficult because the points that are given, none of these points are symmetrical. We don't have a vertex here, so we have no idea of how to get the middle. So the only point that's really giving us any information is that one there, the y-intercept. So although we don't want to, we're kind of stuck with the y-intercept form of this equation. So I'm going to start with y equals ax squared plus bx, and then we have this plus 25. Okay, so we have two unknowns. We have an a and b unknown, so we need to generate two equations. Well, we have the two coordinates to be able to generate those two equations. So equation 1, I'm going to have y equals 49, and b is negative 4. So I negative 4 squared gives me 16, and then I get negative 4b plus 25. So there's one equation. So I'm going to simplify this. I'm going to subtract 25 from both sides. I get 24 is equal to 16a minus 4b. Since there is a common factor 4, I think it might be useful to simplify this. So I'm going to divide everything by 4. Like that. Now, this may not be useful, but in the end, I think it will end up being useful for this problem. So this other equation is the one I'm going to use to generate this other coordinate is what I'm going to use to generate my second equation. So again, I have two variables, so I need two equations. So my second equation is going to be negative 23 is equal to, and I substitute 2 in, so I get 4a, so 2 squared times a plus 2b, and that's equal to, and plus 25, and that's equal to the negative 23. So again, I'm going to simplify this. So I'm going to subtract 25 from both sides. So I get negative 48 is equal to 4a plus 2b. Now I could simplify this as well to match the b coefficients, but since the a coefficients are already matched, I'm just going to subtract these two equations. So I'm going to subtract negative 48 equals 4a plus 2b. And subtracting those two equations, just be careful with their negatives. So 6 minus negative 48 is going to be positive 54. The 4a's cancel. b minus 2b is going to give me negative 3b. And solving for b, I end up dividing, so I end up with negative 18. Okay, so once I've established my b value, I can plug it in. So I'm going to plug it into this equation here. And doing that, I'm going to end up with 6 equals 4a minus negative 18, which is my b. And then solve for a. So I'm going to subtract 18 from both sides. I get negative 12 equals 4a. A is equal to negative 3. So there I found all the parts of that quadratic, the a value. So I end up with negative 3 x squared minus 18x plus 25 is which I had to start.